Let me start with you, sir.
Okay.
Monumental thing you're trying to pull here because it's going to help out a lot of people. Give us the gist of what you're planning on doing.
Well, I mean, I'm here with the mayor, of course, and getting inducted into just the Hall of Fame in North Miami alone, being the first Haitian. I think that the signal that it sends out to not just Miami, not just to Florida, but to the entire world, the idea of change, and change in the sense of the youth, and in the sense of that our voice will be included. Of course, my background. I'm from a group called the Fugees. Fugees is short for refugees. Through my music, I have constantly fought for the rights of immigrants. So to be getting this honor and this highest level from the mayor is, of course, a great honor to be here.
Now, why are you wrapped up in, if I could use a word here, peopleism? Like, what is it about you, your personality or your background, that makes you do these things?
Well, I mean, my background, basically, I came from Haiti when I was 10 years old. I was raised in Marlboro Projects in Brooklyn. I am the son of a minister, Protestant faith, Nazarene. My mom is here, also of Nazarene faith. I was raised, I would say, between the streets and the church. And my father passed away a few years ago. And one of the things that, he taught me, I grew up, I have cousins that are probably going to spend the rest of their entire lives in prison. I have some that have, they've been dead on the side of the streets. So the idea is this generation, which is the youth population, they have to identify to people that are not talking down to them, but talking to them. So I feel that this is not a, it's not a, I don't look at this like, why do I have to do this? I feel like it's an obligation, it's a duty to want to help and serve the youth of tomorrow.
Now, your activism worldwide, um, there were there was talk at one point of you being the president of your homeland. Um, the inspiration that you put on young kids right now, they seem to want to see you do well. And it seems to be reciprocal because you see them do well. How do you work that synergy together? How do you get young people interested in themselves and then they further their interest in what you're doing?
Well, I mean, it all started with the music for me. The music that I've always done have been pure music, meaning innocent. So I never tell you, I don't know what drugs look like. I never tell you I don't know what an M16 look like. I've been in communities with Crips, Bloods, Haitian Mafias, Latin Kings, whatever you want to call them, I don't look down at gangs. I don't look down at kids that are in gangs and saying, I want you to do something different. I feel before telling them to do something different, we have to offer them that opportunity to do something different. So I feel like this is, me coming to North Miami, being with the mayor, this is one of the things that, I feel that we could work on together, you know what I mean? Just think about North Miami, 85% of the population is Haitian, right? And then you have to understand a lot of the burglary, that's coming from those kind of areas. If we don't decide to do something else with the youth, we're going to lose a lot of them. So in that sense, that's why they look up to me, but I look more up to them because I'm on my way out soon.
Now, this award, how important is it? Because let's face it, you have enough awards. I mean, you're a man that people, they see the need to be around to highlight, to respect. So you have enough, but from this particular venue, how important is this award?
I mean, this is one of the most important awards that I'll ever get in my life. I'll cherish. A place where 85% of the population is Haitian, and I fight for not only the Haiti cause, but the cause of the world. But of course, starting with Haiti, which is my hometown. This award, what I hope that this award do is it inspires like kids that are in the streets right now that are looking at like this, saying, "Yo, you know what? If Clef could do this, we could do this too." Also, I wanted to inspire, those that are behind bars, that didn't get a chance to be as fortunate as me, that can feel like they behind bars right now with all their cellmates, saying, "Look, man, Clef was one of us, and look what he's done." And I want them to get on the phone, and I want them to call their kids that are not in jail and to say, yo, I want y'all to be like Clef. You see the movement of what Clef's doing? So this is what this award, you know? It represents inspiration for Haitians and not only North Miami, but around the world.
Very well said.